Good morning, kids, and welcome back to a new video. This is teacher Farah Hazrak from Oxford Schools, and I hope you're doing super well. Alright, so we will continue with Half Chicken Part 3, and we will cover in your student's book from pages 324 to 327. Alright, now let's get into it. So after he had walked a little farther, Half Chicken found the wind tangled, tangled as in twisted and mixed up, in some bushes. Good morning, Half Chicken. Would you please untangle me? Untangle is a prefix and the base word. Un is the prefix and the base word is tangle. Would you please untangle me so that I can go on my way? So the bushes were blocking the wind's way. Asked the wind. The wind was asking Half Chicken. Half Chicken untangled the branches, but when the wind suggested that he stay and play, and offered to help him fly here and there, like a dry leaf, he answered, I have no time to lose. I am off to Mexico City to see the court of the Viceroy. And hip hop, off he went, hippity hopping along on his only foot. So these sounds are the sounds of the skipping that the half chicken is doing because he has only one leg. At last, he reached Mexico City. How do you imagine the voices of these characters might sound? So we have the sound of the flowing water, and the howling wind, and the crackles of the fire. So the author wanted you to hear the sounds of the water, the wind, and the fire. How do the repeated words on the student's book, page 324, add rhythm and meaning to the story? So here we have some repeated words because the author wanted us to know that Half Chicken went through the same experience with water and fire and with wind over here. And also we have here some repeated sounds like hip hop, hippity hopping. These are the sounds that explain how Half Chicken walks, because again he has only one foot. Now let's move to the next page. Half Chicken crossed the enormous great plaza. He passed the stalls laden with meat. Stalls as in the shops. Laden as in heavily loaded. So over here, everything is heavily loaded with meat, fish, vegetables. Here we have the fish, vegetables, meat, and fruit, cheese, and honey. He passed the pavilion, the market where all kinds of beautiful goods were sold. Finally he reached the gate of the Viceroy's palace. Again, this market has many goods. Goods as in the things you buy from a grocery store. But here in this case, the market. The gate of the Viceroy's palace. The gate is the large door that opens a palace. So again, the Viceroy is the Vice King. Good afternoon, said Half Chicken to the guards in fancy uniforms who stood in front of the palace. I have come to see the Viceroy. Again, Half Chicken saw these guards in their fancy uniforms. One of the guards began to laugh. The other one said, You'd better go in around the back and through the kitchen. So Half Chicken went, hip hop, around the palace and to the kitchen door. Is it okay for the guards to send Half Chicken to the kitchen? I think there's a trick. They are manipulating him to fall into their trick. Let's find out what happened next. The cook who saw him said, What luck! This chicken is just what I need to make the soup for the Vice Rain. Again, Vice Rain is the official who runs, as in the Vice King. And he threw Half Chicken into a kettle of water that was sitting on the fire. When Half Chicken felt how hot the water was, he said, "Oh, fire, help me! Please don't burn me." So the cook was thrilled that he found the chicken, but Half Chicken wasn't as thrilled because the fire might harm Half Chicken. So, how can you tell that the guards have played a trick on Half Chicken? They were laughing and sent him to the kitchen. Again, also, the cook tries to make him into soup. So the cook wanted to make the Half Chicken into a soup. What clues do the words and pictures of the guards and cook give you about the victory? Okay, so the victory has many employees, which means he lives in a palace. Because we previously talked about a gate, he's very rich and has many people working for him, like the cook and the guards. So he's very rich. All right. Again, here we have analyze the text. Point of view. How does the cook feel about using Half Chicken in the soup? He was thrilled that he found Half Chicken because he wanted to make soup for the Vice Rain. But how does Half Chicken feel about it? Half Chicken is not happy because once he was put in the kettle of water, boiling water that was sitting on the fire, he was hurt and the fire harmed him. But he was asking for help from fire. But what does it mean, point of view? Point of view means that characters have different feelings and thoughts about the same thing, the same event, and they react differently. For example, the cook was thrilled to find the Half Chicken and he put it right away in the boiling water on top of the fire. But the same event, putting Half Chicken in the kettle of water that was sitting on fire, so the same event, the cook was happy about it, but Half Chicken wasn't. So here we have different point of views. So Half Chicken wasn't so happy about it at all. He had different feelings. All right. This is the end of our video for today. I hope you had fun and thank you for watching.